Hello, Leo. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you hear it is when you are supposed to. It's going to be a general and a love reading. Spirit, please show me one message for Leo. What messages do we have for Leo? What do we got here? We've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay. Being that it's the full moon in Capricorn, this tells me that you've been working really, really hard and very diligently on something, Leo, okay? This could be your career, which with Capricorn, it typically is. And I feel like you guys are coming to the end of, if there's been like hurdles that you've been having to jump, if you've been having to climb to the top of this mountain, I definitely feel as though you're almost to the finish line. Spirit, please show me Leo. What does Leo need to know? What messages do we have for Leo? Leo, you've got the awakening and unbound. Unbound says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So I feel like one of your tough cycles has been to break free from any shackles that bind, to allow yourself the ascension process, okay? I definitely, in both of these cards, see you ascending, all right? Ascending to the next level. Maybe you're ascending to the next level in your career. Maybe you're ascending to the next level in a relationship. But I feel like whatever it is, you are definitely going through the awakening process right now, Leo. And with that said, I feel like, you know, if there's been any issues with the father in your life, because we do have Capricorn being the patriarch of the family, there could be some type of trauma that needs to be healed from the father archetype in your life. And because the sun is the masculine energy, I'm definitely getting for a lot of you Leos, healing father issues, okay? Healing father wounds. But we'll see how this goes. Spirit, please show me Leo. What does Leo need to know? What messages, what guidance do we have for Leo? Leo, man, this is the third sign in a row. I think it was Gemini, Cancer, and now you all got the King of Water here. So we've got the Page of Earth, the King of Water, and let's get one more card. Spirit, yeah, maybe there's like things that you need to heal. And then we've got the World. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Water. You know, I feel like for a lot of you, there's been some type of discontentment, okay? There has been, you know, maybe somebody is offering you something and you're like, I don't know. You know, it's like you're waiting on the right offer, or you're waiting on a letter to come in, okay? Or you're waiting on the word. You're waiting on the okay to get moving. And maybe you're waiting on a masculine energy. Again, we do have more masculine energy in your reading, Leo. And I'll get to the love stuff in just a minute as I pull the love cards. But what I'm getting here is, I feel like for some of you, maybe you're waiting for an email, a text message, a phone call, you know, and this could be from this King of Water. I'm definitely getting for a lot of you, this is, you know, doing some type of study, doing some type of learning. Try not to get too distracted or self-absorbed. I feel like for some of you, you might be a little discontented when it comes to your love life. I am seeing that as well. You know, maybe for some of you, if it is love, like you are, you know, it's been a dry spell. I mean, you guys just had Saturn leave your 7th house of relationships, and now you're getting ready to have, like, Pluto's been teetering back and forth between your 7th house and your 6th house. So I'm definitely getting some discontentment when it comes to love. I do see that, you know, there is going to be some type of a celebration when it comes to your work. I feel like you are feeling emotionally content when it comes to your work. I feel like, and if you aren't right now, you're about ready to, because I do see some type of a celebration and some type of an accomplishment, and that's part of this integration, okay? I do see someone here getting something in the mail, okay? I'm getting a letter in the mail. Something that you could have been just like, God, when is Mercury going to go direct so I can get this message that I've been waiting for? And with the World card here, it is going to come through. So it's just, opening up your heart to it and waiting and being understanding. Okay, that's what this is asking, because the King of Water is also about understanding. And listen, if you guys know about the astrology, then you have no reason to not understand what the hell's going on. It's like you've already gone through a part of the awakening. If you're here on this channel and you're watching these videos, you already know you don't have control over time. That's Saturn. Saturn is the ruler of time, and Saturn is the this card, I'm sorry, the ruler of Capricorn and the world card here. So Saturn is the ruler of time, not you. No matter how impatient you may get, you don't get to control when things happen. So sit back, chill. Mercury will be direct on the 15th. We have that new moon in Virgo on the 17th or the 14th, which you'll see the new moon sliver around the 17th. So you can, don't sit and cry over spilt milk. Stop looking at what you've lost and start looking at what you're gaining, because it can be a very depressing time when you have this Saturnian energy here, where you want things to speed up, but it's like, slow and steady wins the race. We go from the page to the king. All right. So yeah, when it comes to your love life, Leo, you do have some type of challenges. Maybe it's challenges with messages that are coming through. It could also be challenges because there's an age gap between you and someone. Maybe this person is either older or younger than you, or they're not as mature as you are, not as awakened. And this is where your power comes in. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So there is power. You have the power to overcome these challenges. Spirit, please show me Leo's love life. What does Leo need to know? And this is about respect. Respect your relationships. Make sure that the people who are in your life also have respect for you. There is synchronicity at the bottom of the deck, so paying attention to the signs and symbols, but also I just heard pay attention to the red flags, because I am getting that very, very strongly. You can have a lot of power or passion for another person, but I'm not seeing the King of Water being the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's going to offer you something stable. They're going to want to build long term with you. Make sure that you're not giving away your power to a King of Water who seems compassionate and sweet and trustworthy and kind and all this, but all he does is send you text messages and that's all you're getting. Make sure that this person has respect for you, that they're investing in this relationship with that Page of Earth. But the Page of Earth is like something so small. It's so like, it's the start of something, but it's more like, hey, do you want to go get dinner? Hey, do you want to go for a walk on the beach? Or with the Page of Earth and the King of Water, they could also, because we do have the Four of Water here, this person could be somebody who lives at a distance from you. Maybe they're offering you something, but it's like you can't touch it because it's not here. Maybe they live at a distance from you. I do see, because with the World card here, there could be something to do with travel. So I do feel like for a few of my Leos, whoever it is that I'm tuned into, this is like an online relationship. You could also be online dating, trying to sift through different people. If you are, be careful online dating, because we did just have Venus go direct in in Leo, okay? So you could find out that you've been being catfished, okay, if that's still a word. You could also find out, something about this. It's saying, like, use the magnifying glass, do your research, and make sure that this person has respect for you and that they're offering you something tangible. It's not just a text message online relationship. Like, is this person willing to travel to come and see you? If you guys do live at a distance, we've got the bee here, and the bee, the bee is about pollinating. It's about pollinating something in order for it to grow, right? It's also, love doesn't have to hurt. When you get stung by a bee, what happens? That shit hurts, man. We swell up. Some people go into anaphylactic shock, so you want to be really, really mindful, because, relationships should be full of amazing moments and beautiful opportunities. And we want to make sure, you know, I almost get someone here with like a Venus and Gemini. If you've got Venus and Gemini, you know, say hi in the comments. But the reason why I say that is because I always see the Venus and Gemini as like, you know, a butterfly that just kind of floats from flower to flower. And the same with the bee. The bee goes and pollinates the flower after the flower after the flower. And so, but it never really settles down, okay? It always has a lot of options, Venus and Gemini energy. So I'm not saying that everyone has Venus and Gemini energy. It could be the person that you're talking to, and it very well could be you. Find out where your Venus is. With that said, make sure that, you know, this person, you know, isn't just a one-night stand or a booty call or any of that energy. Actually, I pulled these backwards, didn't I? I did. You know, make sure that this person isn't holding their power over you. I do feel for a lot of you, you are calling in a soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring the two of you together. But it's once this person overcomes challenges is when you're going to hear from this person. And like I said, I feel like it's going to be something so small and so insignificant that you might even almost look over it because you don't, you know, you don't recognize it for what it is because you're too busy looking at what you don't have that you're not noticing what's there. Then we've got free yourself. And it says it's time to take back control of your life. It's time for you to take back control of your own power, okay? And because you have Pluto getting ready to enter back in, and which I said was teetering between, you're going to have some really powerful partnerships that are going to come into alignment with you up until 2044. So I definitely do want you to keep your eyes peeled for, you know, somebody who is willing to make an effort towards you, okay? It says, great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So make sure that, you know, if anybody comes into your life that wants to get to know you, because I do feel like there are certain people maybe that came back from the past, exes, things like that, that are wanting to get to know you again. People that you have already freed yourself from. You've already taken back that power. You've already said, you know, enough is enough. I'm not interested in whatever it is that you're offering. With the World card here, I feel like, you know, I hear it's ending. You've gone through the awakening, and you're only accepting offers from people who are willing to actually take the time to get to know you, who are actually willing to take the time to get together. You know, it's one thing like, you know, these long distance relationships, and I only say this because we have the World card here and the Page of Earth, which is like snail mail, you know, and I'm getting, like I said, text messages, emails, phone calls, maybe video chats or so. But they don't usually work, you know, they don't typically always work unless one person is, you know, maybe looking at, or you are looking at where you haven't established, you know, your roots in a place where you can get up and move, or if this person is looking to relocate, because you need somebody who is going to be in your same zip code if you're going to have like a long-term relationship. So that can be really hard. So you need to free yourself and stop giving away to your power to this king of water who's, you know, maybe gives you like empty promises. Yeah, I'm going to show up, and then they cancel, and you're sitting here going, God, you know, when is this going to happen? Like, are they ever going to do this? And so I think for a lot of you, you are kind of awakening, and you're drifting out of these types of relationships because you're needing something that is much more tangible. You're needing somebody who's going to have respect for you and somebody who is going to actually make an effort towards you. Leo, I love you guys so very much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. When you comment on these readings, check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Check out my podcast, The Ugly Truth series. I just did one on dating after the awakening, which was actually a really good video. And thank you to everybody who has donated to my channel. I love you guys all so very much, and I will chat with you again soon. Take care.